Maruti Suzuki presents ESPNcricinfo's Gloves Off with me, Jason Dacey. Great to be here. This is the show in which two of our experts go head-to-head on a hot cricketing topic. And we have two men who have hot tempers. Deep Dasgupta, the former India wicketkeeper and batsman, and Brad Hogg, the former Australia all-rounder, played almost 150 times for Australia at different levels of cricket. Today's topic is a good one. Are India correct in refusing to play a day-night test match against Australia in Adelaide with the pink ball later this year? The first round is first blood. Home ground advantage to you. So why are India correct in refusing to play with the pink ball day-night test at the Adelaide Oval when they tour Australia later this year?
So let me set this up. It's going to be a huge year for India. Last 17 odd months, India has been playing at home. A lot of people have said, oh, you're number one because you played at home. But this year, South Africa, close series, we lost. England and then Australia. So it's a huge year to retain that number one spot. Secondly, and most importantly, Indian players are still not ready. Not too many people, apart from Pujara, Murli Vijay and Kuldeep Yadav. You don't have a fourth guy who's played under lights and pink ball. So bottom line, India is not ready for it and needs some time to get ready for a big series like this.
All right. So now, Mr. Hogg, why are India not right in refusing to play in this test match?
Well, Indian time zone for a start, better time zone over here. You'd still be watching the test match now, otherwise it'd be turned off if it was a day game. Kids, think about the kids. The skill set, players are tested because the conditions change throughout the day through the test match. It swings later in the day, it turns earlier on in the day. And what else? Work hours. We finish work hours and we're still watching the cricket, which is great. And BCCI, more advertising dollars for you. Oh,
came in with 2 seconds to spare. Up next, we have trading blows.
He spoke about the commercial side of it, but you don't looking at the bigger picture. Commercial side only comes in, it's a very short-term and myopic view of looking at just this series, because end of the day, you're talking about big dollars, it's only when the team does well. That is one. Secondly, very conveniently spoke about the ball moving and all that stuff. Very conveniently, what was proposed was the first test match. The Adelaide test match, which was the first test match to be day and night. Why not the third one? Why not the last one?
Well, BCC could ask for that. I'm sure Cricket Australia would oblige in giving you
But that didn't happen, right? You can't just land up and play your first test match day and night under pink balls when none of them, apart from those three players I mentioned, haven't played under lights with a pink ball. So that does not make sense.
The pink ball has come out for a couple of years. You should have been preparing for it now because this is the future of Test cricket.
But look at the last 17 odd months with Indian cricket. They've been busy playing. There hasn't been a single month in the last, I can't remember, 4 or 5 years where you could say Indian cricket is not playing cricket, they can prepare. You wouldn't want to get into a test match not being prepared, right? The first thing as a player you would want is you've made sure you've prepared yourself, you know what's going to be there for you, you're ready for it.
Yeah, but you should have been preparing for this because this is the future of cricket. Now, look at the Australian cricket team right now. Smith, Warner, Bancroft, all gone. Two of them are probably Australia's best players.
Is that the reason you guys proposed the first test to be like that? So
no. Well, we'll put the first test up in Brisbane and then take it to the Wacker and then play the third test in Adelaide, which will be a total disadvantage to you. Yeah. All the other teams want to take the pink test match to their countries as well because they know it works. They know it's the future of the game.
So it's not that
So how long are we going to wait? Because every other thing that has happened, we've had to wait for India to allow it to be introduced, like DRS.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
No, it's about preparation.
Listen,
it's about
the playing
making
conditions
the game go forward.
Playing conditions are bipartite, right? It does not matter who else is playing. Bottom line is India's not ready for it, and that is what is more important.
Well, how are we going to get India ready
for it?
Are they going to hurry up and get ready? Because if we come 4 years down the track when India come to Australia again,
that is categorically been mentioned that India would be ready in 12 to 18 months' time, and they are preparing for it.
We've been testing it for at least 10 years. We've been looking at different balls to utilise it.
Right,
so the rest of the world know that the game's going down.
It's a lot more complicated, Hoggy. You know it. You know it. It's a lot more complicated because of the dew factor. We've tried out different kind of pink balls.
Yeah, but we don't have the dew factor in Australia.
That's right. So India can't prepare for it till you have the right kind of
Well, you haven't prepared for it. You're 44 games. You've only won 5 in Australia anyway.
Don't worry about that. Let's have a chat after this series. Let's have a chat after this series.
Well, I think if you're going to beat Australia, it's this series, I tell you, because we've been weakened by the sandpaper gate.
So Brad is pretty in pink, while Deep is a bit of a traditionalist and wants more time. So they've both put ahead their arguments, but now let's change gears and get the knockout take. Both of them have stated their case, but now the final word from Deep Dasgupta about why he thinks that India are right not to play this pink ball test in Australia.
Point number one, I think it's a massive series. It's a high-profile series, and if you're not ready for it, you shouldn't get into it. You shouldn't get into it. It's like I said. Secondly, they've categorically mentioned the time frame which India will work towards it and will get it done. Because obviously for various reasons you can't. Predominantly for due factor, you still haven't got the right kind of ball where you could play a pink ball cricket here in the subcontinent. That's that, and I think it was very convenient for Australia to propose the first test to be day and night without preparation. So, yeah, I rest my case.
Fair point. Okay, try and make it a bit more succinct than that if you can.
The pink ball, you're talking about preparation. Players are going over preparing for the England summer, playing county cricket, so they're preparing. You've got plenty of time to work in the nets with the pink ball, so there's no excuse there. Simple no excuse. At the end of the day, it's a better time zone for the Indians to watch the test matches in Australia, and that's the way I like it.
You know it. Practicing the nets is so different from playing a match.
Well, it's only a different coloured ball, dude.
It does a lot more than that.
No. All right, okay. Well, both of you made pretty good, compelling arguments, but do you agree or disagree with Deep and Brad? So what you need to do is post your comments on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Record a video with your arguments and post it on our Facebook comments section. Best entries get to feature on future episodes of our social channels, and selected winners stand a chance to argue with our experts live. So you can meet Brad Hogg, you can meet Deep Dasgupta and tell us whether you agree or disagree. Well, thank you very much to Deep Dasgupta. Thank you to Brad Hogg. This has been Maruti Suzuki Presents ESPN Cricinfo Gloves Off. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.